Firaz's appearance exudes manic energy, as if he's spiraled into madness. His twisted features convey chaos and instability, with signs of infection, bruises, or lesions suggesting something darker. His erratic movements and menacing presence indicate he's driven by an uncontrollable force. Musical type: electronic beat machine. Bimby Baby's appearance is disturbing, with a manic smile and X-marked eyes, as if she's lost all grip on reality. Her expression conveys madness and infection, suggesting she's overtaken by something dark and uncontrollable. Musical type: snare drum. Smokey is being on the brink of complete breakdown, as though it has endured so much damage that it can no longer function. Its mechanical body shows clear signs of deterioration. Sparks flicker from broken wires, and there are visible cracks along its metallic exterior. Musical type: electronic drum kit with distortion. Smoothring exudes an aura of deep disturbance and fear. It's clear Smoothring went through something terrifying. In certain sources, it's mentioned that Smoothring was being chased by Bimby, but miraculously, he managed to escape with surprising ease. His face appears to be pixelated. Musical type: bass drum or kick drum. Oombi's disappearance shortly after the infection reached the volcano adds a layer of mystery and tragedy to his fate. Sadly, his body was discovered, but it was already too late. The infection had ravaged him completely, his body unrecognizable, disfigured by the illness, and marked by the effects of the volcanic eruption. Musical type: electronic drum machine, Roland, TR-808. Sunnder's transformation into a monstrous figure is both swift and horrific. The infection overtook him almost immediately after it reached the volcano, and from that moment on, his symptoms worsened rapidly. It's a terrifying, manic grin, the kind that makes anyone nearby feel an intense sense of dread. Musical type: synthesizers. Louie embodies a tragic and eerie presence. His appearance is unsettling, reflecting the fact that unfortunately, he couldn't survive whatever horrific ordeal endured. In some sources, it is known that he was found with his eyes completely missing. Musical type: drum machine, iconic Lindrum. Furnacy now looks terrified and traumatized, his eyes wide with shock and his expression frozen in fear. In some stories, it's revealed that he was pushed into lava by an unseen passerby, an act so sudden and brutal that it left him barely clinging to life. The searing heat and violent shock left him physically and mentally scarred. Musical type: distorted bass. Bonlila's appearance reflects the trauma she's endured, with a deep wound to her right eye from an attack by Firaz. The injury has scarred her eye, leaving it blind or severely damaged, and giving her a sorrowful, haunting look, a reminder of the violence she faced. Musical type: marimba or xylophone. Exitty appears as an exit sign, but upon closer inspection, it's cracked and shattered, as though violently damaged. The once bright color is now smudged and tainted, symbolizing distress and destruction. Musical type: ride cymbal. Lantyern. While it once symbolized light and guidance, Lantyern now looks shattered. Its once smooth, protective glass is broken, leaving sharp, jagged edges around the frame. However, despite its broken state, the flame inside burns brighter than ever before, but this isn't a sign of hope or warmth. Musical type: piano. Meggie is a tragic figure, her life cut short too soon. She looks like someone who was unaware of the danger, but now her appearance reflects the deep sorrow of an untimely fate. Her expression is filled with grief, and her eyes carry the weight of everything she never had the chance to experience. Musical type, acoustic guitar with finger picking. Finland is consumed by grief after losing his friends, becoming clingy and seeking constant reassurance. Struggling with insomnia, he spends sleepless nights haunted by memories, unable to find peace. His entire being reflects the weight of his sorrow, trapped in a cycle of emotional exhaustion. Musical type, synthesizer from the 1980s. Matchastickers. In some sources, it is known that despite knowing about the infection before many others, he didn't react with the urgency the situation required. When Thermomedy attacked, Matchastickers didn't really fight back. It was only when his arm was ripped off. Musical type, synthesizer with a distorted waveform. Volcanny, once warm and friendly, was deeply affected by the infection, triggering overwhelming paranoia. They became suspicious of everyone, unable to trust others or feel safe. The once approachable character now lives in constant fear, replaced by anxiety and isolation. Musical type synthesizer. Fry believed that ignoring the infection would allow her to bypass the danger, hoping that if she pretended it wasn't a threat, it would simply go away. However, this plan quickly failed when Matchastickers attacked and ripped her face off. Unfortunately, she didn't survive. Musical type synthesizer. Buckthorn was a mysterious figure, often unnoticed and kept to the shadows. It wasn't until his tragic decapitation that people took notice. His death shocked everyone, revealing a life hidden in plain sight, leaving behind unanswered questions, with the truth coming to light only too late. Musical type analog synth with piano tone. Ignisaluta, once eccentric, spiraled into complete chaos after the infection. Her unpredictable behavior turned violent and dangerous, driven by an insatiable need for adrenaline, willing to hurt others for the rush. She's now a ticking time bomb, seeking the thrill of fear and pain. Musical type, electric guitar. Playsand exudes an unsettling presence, with eyes emerging from shifting sands, unblinking and ever watchful. Their mysterious form gives off a disturbing, supernatural vibe, as if connected to something ancient. Musical type monophonic synthesizer. Ingrid, after accidentally hurting Meggie in fear, was overwhelmed with guilt and ran away. Since then, she has become antisocial and withdrawn. Musical type, panpipes.